only the greatest PWF wrestler of all time, but also the greatest backyard wrestler of all time.
I'm gonna beat him up, I'm gonna beat him down, I'm gonna make him regret it, taking advantage of me while I was weak.
They thought they could put authority over me. They thought wrong. And it's gonna end right here.
It all ends here.
I have the obsession with walking out as the winner of the very last main event in PWF history.
The reason I'm going to win is because I was born to win. I'm not going to be a champion that's not going to have a successful defense before we all come crashing down.
But I will win because I'm just that good. As we can check the facts, check the reels.
Welcome to Pentagon Wrestling!
Welcome to our darkest hour.
Our annual Pentagon Fight, a musical monarchy of law, will break down the perfect storm. War of the Winter. There comes a time when we must move forward. Tonight, we will witness our problems that have been boiling up come to an end. Every problem must have a solution. Every war must have a winner. Every conflict must be ended. This is the time. This is definitely the place. This is where we come and end it all with an iron fist.
Nobody felt the agony and pain from these iron fists. I'm bringing mad. What's the smell?
Welcome to the night we end it all with an iron fist. Welcome to Iron Fist 2018. The grand finale. I'm Michael DeVenny alongside my co-host Garrett Sharp. And tonight is the final night of backyard wrestling in its finest. Now, please welcome the first and last owner of PWF, Team Hutch.
Give it a moment, it's first day on the job again. Last time. I don't know. Where am I?
On October 18th, 2015, something very special began. In the Pentagon backyard, we started the Pentagon Wrestling Federation. And since then, it has become so much more than just backyard wrestling. It's not just about a five-sided ring. It's not just about complete and utter mayhem. It's not just about the bizarre art form that is professional wrestling. This is, and always has been about, backyard wrestling at its finest! Almost 3 years later, and we have gone from 5 people in the crowd to over 20 people in the crowd. We'll make emotional speeches later on. We're gonna get to the action. Michael DeVenny, take it away!
And thank you very much, Ian. The opening contest is scheduled for one fall and is a kitchen street fight.
Esta tarea en la Iron Fist.
Okay, so 1, get away from my van, and 2, what makes you think you're so relevant in this? It's the last chance you have to make an impact in PWS. It's the last event, and you haven't done jack squat since you got here. I mean, come on. I mean, at least I showed Pizza Pete who's boss at Retaliate, right? And this event that we're having, this kitchen street fight that we're having, it's a big waste of my time. I mean, you already know who's gonna win. Come on, man. It's just pathetic. Like you.
Hello?
Yeah, no, I got time. No. Just talking to a competitor about what's gonna happen next week. Yeah.
Adios!
What do you mean, adios? Give me back my bag. Get out!
Me, wrestle Pizza Pete. This how I'm relevant. Adios.
What? Come back here! Hey!
From Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 208 pounds. He's got a big delivery for us. It's Pizza Pete. All right, Pentagon Posse, he's here. Will everyone please follow me to the Pentagon backyard?
Hello everyone, I'm Team Hutch, broadcasting live from the Pentagon backyard, and just like how it all began and where it all began, I will be calling this match. And wait a minute, that's Aludo Esqualito. What is Aludo Esqualito doing in the ice cream truck of Spencer Scoops? But we saw that footage just moments ago. Aludo Esqualito took the van of Spencer Scoops thanks to a confrontation between the two. Is Aludo Esqualito heading to the Pentagon backyard? It looks like El Uno Esqualito was gonna wrestle this match in place of Spencer Scoops. He's gonna wrestle Pizza Pete here tonight. And here we are following around the house from the Pentagon Arena, transitioning to the Pentagon backyard. The only event to be held entirely in the Pentagon backyard is our very first live event, the Protest. And here we are again. My goodness, it's been a while. At the end of tonight, we will end it all. So we are beginning the night where we started it all. It's now going to be Aludo Esqualito versus Pizza Pete in a kitchen street fight to kick off the night where we end it all with an Iron Fist. Iron Fist 2018, the grand finale.
I have made pizza especially for this wonderful event. It's got 3 different kinds of cheese. 3. It's got 2 different kinds of sausage. Italian, and some other kind, I forget. That's store-bought stuff. And pepperoni. Not pizza.
Oh my goodness, and that milkshake straight to Pizza Pete. And now Eluno Esqualito taking it to the underground pizza chef that we all know and love. My goodness, a double egg senton. Oh, and a splash from Esqualito. Esqualito with the hip attack. Oh, no. He was going for something spectacular there, but was caught at the last second by Pizza Pete. We know where this is leading to.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man has disgraced pizza with ice cream. Ice cream. They will now get his dough tossed.
And Pizza Pete is tossing the dough like he does in his restaurant. Oh my goodness. Down goes Esqualito. Pizza Pete decided to wear a mask tonight so that he could cover his identity for the very last event. He knew this battle was going to be messy. He knew it was going to be something special, something he'd never witnessed before, something we had never witnessed before. He chose to cover his face with the mask and the pizza straight to the mask of Esqualito, straight to the face of Esqualito, slapping him. The ultimate insult to the man who is here to represent ice cream.
Why do you disgrace
Esqualito was representing ice cream on Spencer Scoop's behalf.
all over my
This was
cooking
quite
kit?
the conflict between these two. Started off back at the beginning of the year when Spencer Scoops called out Pizza Pete, and they got into it at the Fight Night 4-Way Frenzy. They got each other eliminated, and then it retaliates. We expected to see them in singles competition, but we can only assume it was Spencer Scoops that took out Pizza Pete in the backstage area. Oh my goodness, the tray right to the spine of the Mexican sensation Esqualito. And this is a kitchen street fight. It's gonna go all over the place. It could be hilarious, it could be violent, it could be dramatic. Oh, Esqualito straight into the Italian cuisine. Esqualito, of course, hijacked the ice cream van because he wanted to prove he was relevant. After some very demeaning comments from the ice cream man, Spencer Scoops, Esqualito decided to hijack him and shove when he was relevant. What an enziguri! Oh, and a kick to the chest by Esqualito. Oh, and a frog splash by Mexican sensation. Oh no, he's caught right at the last second. Pizza Pete was able to get his hands up, and now Esqualito is caught in the dreaded fireman's carry. This didn't turn out for him just seconds ago. It's not going to turn out well for him now. And of course, both chefs prepared tables and dishes of their own for this match. The Sunday right to the face of Esqualito. We knew it was gonna get messy here in the Pentagon backyard, and we are seeing exactly what we all speculated. This kitchen street fight might not be between Spencer Scoops and Pizza Pete, but we're getting quite the treat here tonight. This is how you kick off the final PWF event. Esqualito countering out of the fireman's carry. Oh, he's going in a separate corner. What's he going for here? And Esqualito, some mind games, switching the position of the stepping stool, off the stool. My goodness, what a crossbody! Crossbody by Esqualito through the table. And making a Sunday of his own is the Mexican sensation right on top of Pizza Pete. Cover, cover! And on behalf and in place of Spencer Scoops, Eluno Esqualito is victorious. Ice cream reigns supreme in the kitchen street fight.
My favorite PWF moment was at Iron Fist when Rocket Boy fell off the ladder during his entrance, but his recovery really made it work.
My favorite PWF moment is back in Pentagon Fight Night 3. You had Greyhound going up against Joe Macho. It was a crazy match, pretty much the most packed PWF had been up to that point. Everybody was going wild. Early in the match, Greyhound goes to pick up Joe Macho to give him a slam. You know, just barely gets him up there, and then Joe Macho topples right down on top. You know, Greyhound, he goes for another slam. You know, crowd goes pretty much silent. As soon as he gets him all the way up there, you know, fully at attention, he does the slam, crowd goes friggin' wild. You know, everybody's going, Greyhound, Greyhound, Greyhound.
My favorite PWF moment is when Chef Bingle was introduced at Pentagon Prison, and he challenged Pizza Pete to a cook-off, and the next event they had a food fight, and it was just really entertaining.
The other favorite PWF moment was when Joe Macho threw Rocket Boy into the casket during the Pentagon Death Match.
My favorite PWF moment took place at Retaliate, and it was when Crash Hector infiltrated the event and sent out some of his rebels, and they smashed Ian Hutch through a table. It was intense. I have a lot of respect for Crash Hector. I know he plays dirty, but I like that. I'm a fan.
Please welcome our special guest ring announcer, Ian Hutch. Pentagon Posse, it is time for the last chance rumble. This match is a 10-man over-the-top rope battle royal. For all the non-wrestling fans here, let me say it. Competitors will enter every minute until the 10th man has entered. The only way to be eliminated is to go over the top rope, and both feet must hit the ground. The last person uneliminated out of the 10 will be the winner and will receive the Last Chance Rumble trophy and a singles match against Ray later tonight. Now, this is a Last Chance Rumble, which means it will feature both past PWF wrestlers that you may have forgotten about and PWF wrestlers that have always wanted to make their debut but have yet to do so. It is their last chance. So, without any further ado, let's rumble! Number 1 is the eerie Vanessa, sporting a new makeover, no longer the zombie that she once was. The last time you saw her was at War of the Winter in 2016, and now she is back once more. And number 2, my former commentary colleague, former representative of Team Wrestling, Troy Brantley. And it looks like they are already on. Obviously, we haven't seen Vanessa here in a year, so we'll see if there's any ring rust that may come into play there, folks. Or, oh, and she got a big kick to the gut. Ooh, and a big knee to the midsection as well. And Vanessa just overly dominating the beginning of this match. Oh! And Troy fighting back with a forearm to the face. Now, folks, Troy did recently win for Team Wrestling at Retaliate. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Number 3 is the country gentleman, Rhett Ensley. And folks, we haven't seen Rhett here in a neither either. The country man is back. Vanessa's desperately trying to get Troy eliminated here, but it's just a size advantage, and she cannot. And the country gentleman introducing himself to Vanessa.
Oh, but Vanessa's not having any of it. And right into the back corner. The country gentleman's in trouble, and Vanessa hasn't lost a single step. Oh, and a big arm to Vanessa. Fighting back, she tried to get that elimination, but once again, size coming into play here. Oh, and a big corner slam right into Troy Brantley by the country gentleman. Oh, and into Vanessa. Rhett is on fire. And another one.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back from Cupid's horror gauntlet from your local sewer.
Oh God, it's Pennywise. I gotta tell you, Sharp, this guy terrifies me. But the country gentleman doesn't appear to be afraid of any clowns, and he just took him out. Now remember, folks, you can only be eliminated by rolling over the top rope. Pennywise is safe. And Vanessa's really taking it to Rhett here off the distraction on Pennywise. Oh, and a coup de grace to the back! Oh, and Troy's on top. Oh, and a coup de grace to both Troy Brantley and Rhett Ensley. Vanessa's got to use her time wisely here, though. She's got to figure out how to work against that size advantage and get some of these people eliminated.
Yeah, she's got to figure out how to get over the top rope without getting back to herself.
Absolutely.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
And another competitor entering the match.
Debuting from the Caribbean, it's Duke Maroon.
Duke Maroon, I've been excited to see this match. Oh, and right to the face. There are no disqualifications in this match. The only way to lose. Oh, and Duke takes them both down. Troy and Vanessa are out. Oh, and the tubular tie onto Troy Brantley. And the crowd's rallying behind Duke. And Vanessa with the surfboard to the gut. Duke Maroon is on fire. Oh, and another tubular tie to Vanessa. Oh. I agree with you, Sharp, and Rhett's getting a taste of that right now. Duke is absolutely ruthless with this board. Oh, but Troy Brantley from behind. Oh! And again, Duke's got everyone down. Yeah, absolutely. And those no disqualification rules. And Duke desperately trying to eliminate Vanessa, but the country gentleman, trying to save her, and Troy Brantley trying to eliminate everyone.
Debuting from the burrows underneath the Pentagon Arena, the Skunk, Rancid.
And Rancid is here. Oh, and Rancid takes out Troy and saves everyone in the ring. But Pennywise is back, and Pennywise isn't going to hold back. Rancid getting a little bit of use out of that surfboard. He's got the country gentleman up.
Pennywise back in the ring.
Yeah, and I don't think Rancid's ready for it. Duke's in the corner. Pennywise isn't sure what to do. And Rancid is just going crazy here. Oh, but Pennywise takes out, and the classic dance. I don't know if Rancid's going to be able to handle Pennywise, showing him a few moves of his own with that floss dance. Oh, and Pennywise not playing fair. Again, everything's legal. This is a no disqualification match. I don't know. We've got a pretty great dance-off going here. We might have to create a new championship for the title of who's the best dancer. And now they're going together.
Number 7.
Oh, and Pennywise is eliminated by Rancid.
From the West Hollywood fraternity, Chad Harley.
Oh. Chad seems to be having a little tough time getting along with everyone here. Nobody seems to like Chad. Uh-oh. And they're getting rid of him. And Chet has been eliminated over the top rope. I guess that's what happens when you don't try to make friends. Yeah, they did. And Rancid taking it to Troy Brantley, but Duke Maroon comes back to take Rancid out as well, get a little bit of revenge for using his boogie board there. I have to remind you, Sharp, Vanessa's been here since spot 1. She seems to haven't lost a step. Oh, and Rancid throws Vanessa into the corner.
I've just been informed that Dash Bullock cannot compete due to medical reasons. Therefore, let me take his place. Come on.
It appears the ref wants to take the place of Dash Bullock due to medical reasons. And the ref is taking a spot in the match. And Troy Brantley was just eliminated by the Country Gentleman and by Rancid. But Rancid's in a bad spot now. And the ref, the Country Gentleman, and Duke Maroon have all just eliminated Rancid. Vanessa's still in here from number 1, and boy, she is still showing that she hasn't lost a single step, Sharp. And Duke Maroon's really taking it to the Country Gentleman, Rhett Ensley, but the size advantage is coming into play for Rhett Ensley here. He's not going to let him eliminate him. Oh, but Vanessa's help, and Rhett Ensley has also been eliminated. Now the ref taking it to both Duke and Vanessa. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the ref just slams Duke to the mat. And Vanessa. It's Mobius! We haven't seen Mobius in forever! Mobius is here for the Last Chance Royal Rumble. Battle Royal, excuse me, sorry. And Agile Ray just chased Mobius out. And apparently Garrett is, it's Garrett the lawyer, not Larry the lawyer, folks. And taking it to him with his briefcase. Right to the back of the ref's neck. Oh, and Mobius with a vicious right to Garrett. And then a smack to the face with that surfboard. Oh, and Mobius takes the surfboard to Duke Maroon. But Duke Maroon barely holds on. And the surfboard once again to Garrett. Garrett is down. Vanessa's beginning to stir, and Mobius. Oh, and Garrett is eliminated, but Mobius takes Duke Maroon down. The ref's also beginning to stir, but Mobius. Oh, and Mobius has eliminated Duke Maroon, throwing him over the top rope. Mobius is on fire. Oh! I can't believe it. The ref attacking Mobius. Some vicious punches to the gut. Vanessa's got to be careful here. Oh, Vanessa takes down the ref. Mobius is setting up. Here it comes, and a spear to the ref! Man, with how long it's been since we've seen Vanessa and Mobius. Oh, and the ref just got eliminated by Mobius! It's down to Mobius and Vanessa! Vanessa's been in here from number 1. She's been in here the longest, and boy, it looks like she hasn't lost a step. She may be a little tired, but she's going to have to take it to Mobius here.
Will it be Mobius or will it be Vanessa?
Mobius showing a little bit of his flair here, Sharp. Absolutely. Vanessa hasn't lost a single step, even though it's been over a year since we've seen her here. And the crowd's really starting to rally behind Vanessa. Oh! And Vanessa's just taking it to Mobius. She's put on a phenomenal performance here tonight. Oh, and a huge clothesline by Mobius to Vanessa. She nearly got her head taken off. Absolutely. I can't believe that. And the Infinity Splash to Vanessa.
This isn't looking too good for Vanessa.
No, Vanessa's had a rough time. And the purple power slam to eliminate Vanessa. And Mobius wins. But Azul Ray, his opponent later tonight, is converting. Abdul Ray is congratulating his opponent later tonight. Wow, Abdul Ray hasn't always been a good sport in the past, but apparently we're seeing a new side of Abdul Ray tonight. Full of surprises here at the very end. Did our sole owner just retire? I'm not too sure. But I guess we're having a dance party with Mobius and Abdul Ray. Everyone should dance into this. This is awesome.
I know. We should get Pennywise in there. He seems like a good dancer.
Yeah, Pennywise might be able to get some dance moves in. I totally agree, but I think he's in a little bit of a bitter mood. Well, now, folks, we saw earlier the ending between pizza and ice cream, but now it's time to see an ending of the war between the collegiate wrestler and the race dog. It's an Iron Fist Classic, a 20-minute Iron Man match.
What's the smell? This is so cooking in the flame. Look at the fame, look at the game, look at the fame. What is my
name? Tell you a story of pure mayhem. When a creature is confined for too long, it snaps.
My goodness, we have friendly competition here tonight. Winner will be the #1 contender for the Pentagon Wrestling Championship. These two just going at it. Greyhound taking it to Zion. Oh my goodness! What is happening? Greyhound! What has gotten into Greyhound? Referee having to pry Greyhound off. This match is over. Greyhound has just snapped.
Causing another to seek revenge.
Greyhound gets his Pentagon Wrestling Championship knockout match against Joe Macho here tonight. What a battle. Greyhound has been knocked out. That's Zion Rotten. Greyhound took out Zion Rotten at Killer Instinct. Zion Rotten is here and has achieved redemption against Greyhound. Greyhound is now bleeding profusely, just like Zion. Zion Rotten made Greyhound bleed at Fight Night. Greyhound made Zion Rotten bleed at Killer Instinct, which is why at Retaliate, these two will be able to settle their differences in a first blood match. Blindsided by Greyhound.
Greyhound versus Zion Rotten for the Mayhem Championship at Iron Fist. And an anything goes 20-minute Iron Man match.
At Iron Fist,
I am just writing this down.
Anybody with an iron fist. I just know that 20 minutes won't be enough time.
I'm gonna beat him down. I'm gonna make him regret taking advantage of me while I was weak.
Felt the agony and pain from these iron fists. I bring them out. What's the smell? This is so cooking in the flame. Look at the fame, look at the game, look at the fame. What is my name? Strike like Mike, king of the ring, calm of the lion. When I say find the king, I ain't lying. No stopping unless we're dying. Look at the fire in my eye, look at the will. God, genius in the ring, call me Bill Nye. Pick up the pace, look at my face, spraying with mace. This ain't a race, cause I'm in first place. Worst case scenario is bloody and bruised. To get up from the abuse.
Alright, Pentagon Posse, who's ready for some mayhem? This match will last exactly 20 minutes. There will be no countouts or disqualifications, and anything goes. Points will be earned via pinfall or submission. At the end of the 20 minutes, the competitor who has more points will be declared the winner and the Mayhem Champion.
Greyhound and Zion are off to a very aggressive start with a back and forth headlock here. Greyhound winning a little bit of the power game, but both are outside of the ring now. These two have a huge score to settle. Oh, and Zion just threw Greyhound over the top rope. These two have both busted each other open multiple occasions. We saw back at Mayhem on May Day that Greyhound did procure the Mayhem Championship from Zion at one point. Oh! Great counter by Greyhound. Greyhound looks like he's setting up. And Greyhound with the euthanizer! That's got to be it. Greyhound has received one pinfall and will receive 1 point. These two are off to an explosive start here. Greyhound may have gotten the upper hand on Zion there, but I don't think Zion's going to let his Mayhem Championship go that easily. Oh, and a huge spine buster by Zion Rotten. And a vicious right to the face. Zion's got to use this momentum while he has it. Got to even up that score. Oh! A modified suplex there by the looks of it by Greyhound. And Greyhound, he's Looking to set up. Oh, and Greyhound with a choker leash. It's a big hit. Oh, and a huge leg drop. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, this is a no disqualification match where anything goes. These two are finally getting the opportunity. Oh! Face right to the mat. I don't know if Zion's going to be able to get up from that one. These two are finally able to take out all of their aggression on each other. And Greyhound going for the pin. Oh, and Greyhound kicks out. That was 2.5. Zion Rotten trying to take it to Greyhound here. He's got to use that speed and quickness to win that against that power game at Greyhound. And wrapped up. Oh, and a huge slam to the mat by Zion Rotten. Oh, and a big forearm to the face. Just vicious forearm after forearm, taking out all that aggression onto Greyhound. These two are literally tearing each other apart right now. And where's Zion going? Greyhound is down. Zion should be using this as an opportunity. Oh my God, where's the barbed wire chair from our last event? Oh, and a huge shot with that barbed wire chair. That's just going to shred a human being apart. Oh, but Zion takes a hit from the chair as well. Great reversal by Greyhound. Setting up. And a DDT! Zion's face right to the chair. That's going to shred his face apart. Zion, you might want to learn from that mistake. I don't know if grabbing that chair was the best idea. Oh, no. And is he setting up for another? Oh, but reversed. And Zion setting up for the round slam. Oh, and he lands it on top of the chair. Greyhound's out. That's it. Greyhound's done. And that is a point for Zion Rotten. Now on the board we are tied up 1-1. Oh, and vicious chair shots to the chest of Greyhound. How is Greyhound going to be able to get up from this? Zion's the first one to his feet. And still has enough in him left to give some trash talk. What's Zion going to do here? These two seem to almost be holding each other up at this point. I don't know how much either of them have left in the tank. Oh my God! And a huge back-to-belly suplex by Greyhound. Oh, and a vicious knee to the face. Excuse me, belly-to-back suplex. Oh no, what's he gonna do? Oh, and slams Greyhound's face right into that chair. Oh! And viciously slamming his head into that chair. Oh, and grinding his face on the barbed wire. Greyhound has absolutely no remorse for what he's doing to Zion Rotten here, but these two have so much history, I can't blame him for that. Oh no, not again. Oh, and a vicious chair shot to Zion. And another one. Zion, oh, and Zion is down. Greyhound's just punishing Zion Rotten. This match isn't even halfway over. Oh my God. And those, oh, and a mid drop kick to the chair. Right into the face of Zion Rotten. Ladies and gentlemen, anything goes in this match, and these two competitors are definitely using that to their advantage. This is one of the most brutal matches I have seen in PWF history. Oh, and a huge drop kick by Zion Rotten, creating some very needed space. Oh, and a drop kick to the face of Greyhound. What's he setting up for here? He's got him in a crossface. Center of the ring, nowhere to go. Greyhound can't escape. There's nowhere to go. Oh, and Greyhound taps. 1 submission for Zion Rotten. That officially is our score at 2 for Zion and 1 for Greyhound. And Zion has taken the lead. Oh my God, and Zion just bringing out more barbed wire. Oh, but again, he's going to regret that. He took too much time. And some vicious blows to the back of Zion Rotten. Oh no, and face first into the fencing. Oh my God. Zion is down. Greyhound's going for something in the back. Zion's beginning to stir. And Greyhound's bringing out a trash can. All these tools to inflict punishment. Oh, and right to the back of Zion Rotten. Oh no, what's he gonna do here? He's got him up. And a power slam through the trash can. Oh my God, Zion Rotten may be broken in half. Greyhound may have just single-handedly destroyed Zion Rotten. This just goes to show how much that Mayhem Championship means to them. And he's not done yet. Greyhound's got him up on his shoulders. And a euthanizer onto the trash can. Oh my God. Down for the count. 2. And tying up the score once again is Greyhound. We are 2-2 with 10 minutes and 43 seconds to go. That trash can's been ripped apart. The chair destroyed. And now he's wrapping the fencing around that trash can. Zion barely able to get to his feet. Greyhound setting up. And Zion Rotten slam right onto the trash can. And then some vicious forearms. These two have been each other's necks for months. And they're leaving it all in the ring here tonight at Iron Fist, where everything comes to an end at our grand finale. These two are giving it everything they have. Zion setting up here for now. Oh, and a flip into the Pentagon, into the ropes. Using even the Pentagon Arena as a weapon. Zion's to his feet. Greyhound's out of it. I don't think Greyhound knows where he is right now. And setting up. Oh, and a euthanizer into the arena wall. Zion caught by Greyhound. And Greyhound with another euthanizer onto the fencing. Zion is down and out. And the fencing to his chest. Oh no. Brutalizing Zion Rotten here. And a huge leg drop onto Zion Rotten and that fencing. But that might have hurt Greyhound just as much as it hurt Zion. These two have absolutely torn each other apart here tonight. I don't know how if either of these two are going to be able to make it to the end of this match. Setting up. And a choke slam by Greyhound! Zion is down and out. What? And that's another point for Greyhound, and Greyhound takes the lead with 8 minutes and 15 seconds left in the match. These two are both absolutely running on fumes. Greyhound is the first one to his feet. Oh, and a drop kick. And Zion lands right on the chair. These two have absolutely inflicted so much punishment onto each other. I don't know if either of them will walk out. Oh, and hang him up on the top rope. That may have just destroyed Zion Rotten's windpipe. I can't believe it. Some of our fans are absolutely shocked here tonight. And now Zion getting a taste of his own medicine. He's got him in a full Nelson hold. Down on the mat. Absolutely immense amounts of pressure onto the back of the neck of Zion, and Zion's trying to get him up. Zion's starting to rally in, a huge elbow to the face. And Zion taking control, going for the pinfall. And Zion scores another point, tying it up, and Zion's not letting up. Zion going for that trash can to give Greyhound a taste of his own medicine. And a huge slam to the trash can to the back of Greyhound. These two are absolutely running on fumes. Neither of them can get to their feet, and Zion running away again. Greyhound can't even get, Greyhound using that rope to his advantage, but he can't get to his feet. And Zion has a ladder! Oh my God! Zion, what are you doing? Zion on top of the ladder. Oh, but Greyhound's caught him. Oh, and a huge Samoan drop to Zion. Then with an elbow to the gut and some vicious rights. Zion's got to learn to stop running off when Greyhound's down and just go for the pinfall. It seems to have cost him dearly in this match. Zion going for that ladder and the equalizer. Oh my God! Greyhound just took that ladder right to the midsection. That had to hurt. Oh no. He's getting him in between the ladder. Oh, and just absolutely viciously slamming that ladder onto the back of Greyhound, breaking him down piece by piece. Oh my God, and the absolute torque of the neck onto the ladder by Zion Rotten. Greyhound writhing in pain, and everything is legal, ladies and gentlemen. Just over 5 minutes remain in the match, and these two are still giving it all they have. Greyhound start to get a little offense, but neither can get to their feet. I don't know if either of these two have anything left in the tank. Just cutting off the airways of Zion Rotten right now. Zion can barely breathe. And Zion taps out for another point. And once again, the score is evened up 4-4. 4 minutes and 30 seconds remain. Zion is down, but Greyhound has left to go grab something else from the back. The amounts of carnage in this match. And that leash is here. Greyhound's about to show, oh, and wrapping around with those brass knuckle-like leash straight to the face of Zion Rotten. And choking him out, ladies and gentlemen. Just brutally assaulting Zion Rotten right now. Oh, and a low blow to Greyhound. And now Zion's choking out Greyhound with that leash. Greyhound manages to force his way out. Now leash has become quite the equalizer. Both starting to stir, both trying to make it to their feet. Oh, and Zion with a vicious punch to Greyhound with the choker leash wrapped around him. Greyhound can barely breathe here. Zion beginning to stir. The match is coming down to an end, and both are tied. It could come down to this next pinfall or submission. Oh. And a huge back-to-belly suplex onto Zion Rotten. He could have just torn him in half. And Greyhound's going for it. No countouts or disqualification. What's Greyhound doing here? He's got Zion up, and a huge slam to Zion Rotten. And going for the pin. 2. The score is now 5-4, ladies and gentlemen, of the Pentagon Posse, with Greyhound in the lead. And Zion's got to fight his way back in this if he wants to maintain that Mayhem Championship. That's what this is all about, along with this score that they both have to settle. Greyhound celebrating, but there's still 2 minutes in this match and anything can happen. Anything goes. Both competitors absolutely running on fumes. Oh! And a swinging neck breaker to Greyhound. Greyhound is down. The pressure is on. Greyhound trying desperately to stay up, but Zion is cutting off the airflow to Greyhound. Oh, and Greyhound breaks out. I can't believe it. We have just 1 minute and 30 seconds left in this match. Zion desperately fighting to get back in the runnings to try to win that Mayhem Championship. These two have left absolutely everything here tonight. Everything from their past encounters for the past 6 months. These two have been tearing each other apart, and tonight is absolutely no difference. We're just under 1 minute remaining, and again Zion is leaving the arena to try and get something to absolutely torture Greyhound. Oh my God, what does he even have? Oh my God, a bag of Legos! The absolute pain that those kids inflict. I've stepped on a couple of them myself as a child. Oh no, and setting up. He was going for the wrong slam, but Greyhound's got him! Greyhound's got him! And a euthanizer on the walls! Oh my God, that had to hurt! I can't believe it! And another point for Greyhound! There's 14 seconds left! There's no way Zion's coming back from this! 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here's your winner, ladies and gentlemen! And I've got to give it to them. They both left it all in the ring here tonight, but I can't believe how well Greyhound performed here. Our new Mayhem champion is Greyhound, and possibly the final Mayhem champion as well. And tonight, absolutely no different. Our new Mayhem champion has been unleashed here at Iron Fist, the grand finale, where it all ends. With absolutely every right to celebrate here. Those two left it all in the ring. And Greyhound, your new Mayhem champion.
Pentagon Posse, listen up. This is Rocket Boy coming at ya, and I'm telling you right here to go to redbubble.com to get your official custom Rocket Boy merch. You can get this, or you can get this, or you can get this. Go to redbubble.com, search PWF Wrestling, and get your custom Rocket Boy merch today. Just so you can be like the greatest backyard wrestler of all time.
Hello,
It is I, Cupid, the god of love, and I'm here to give you gifts from heaven itself. There are amazing items such as this. You can also go away with some of these. I have 5 of them myself. Real cool. Or you can get these two. Now, all these are cheap and amazing, but you can only get them at PWF Wrestling at redbubble.com. Just a simple type away.
Well, there is the most dangerous individual in the PWF right now.
Introducing first, from Bill Gates' own Microsoft headquarters, Crash Hector!
They thought they could put authority over me. They thought wrong. I'm the one with all the power, not them.
Oh my god, what has this match turned into? Crash Hector has hacked into everyone and nearly hijacked this match.
Are you scared of a little darkness, Ben? As long as I'm in control, my little friend will do the match for me. He's the rebel against your authority.
We got a serious problem. The donations for the PWF has been stolen. I'm sorry to the posse. I'm gonna look for it as hard as I can. When I find out who did this, I swear to God, there's gonna be hell to pay.
You want your donations, you want your precious donations back so that your business can thrive? Come and find me and fight me.
Crash Hector, I swear to God, when I find you.
Ben Workman had to lift this suspension just so he could have this match, just so he could get his hands on Crash Hector, just so he could make Crash Hector give up. And how do you make a man give up? You put him in a submission match, and you make him submit.
A 2-on-1 submission match.
Ben doesn't care about the challenge, he just wants to do everything he can to exterminate Crash Hector. What is this? What is this? Hold on a second. Now wait a minute.
It looks to be 3 other men dressed just like the Rebel here.
Now you heard Crash Hector call them out from the back. These men work for Crash Hector. These are more of his rebels, and now they're ambushing Ben Workman. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is insane. Crash Hector. Ben has tried multiple times to rid you of this company, and has tried multiple times to shut you down and put you back in your place on this roster. You're lucky you have not been terminated at this point. Out retaliate? No rebels, nobody else around. I want you to meet me in the center of that ring, and I will address you and your future with the Pentagon Wrestling Federation. Crash Hector, I challenge you. Get out here! You killed him.
Here at my lab, I have all the power. I would watch your mouth, because my rebels are watching your every move. Ian, my takeover is almost finished.
An Iron Fist! It is going to be Team Hector versus Team Hutch in a 3-on-3 elimination match. Crash Hector, you will have your 3 rebels on your side, and I will choose 3 members from our roster on my side for Team Hutch. And those 3 members consist of the following:
Irvin Magner,
Klaus von Heinrich,
and the mismatched abstract.
Quit the team, Ian. Too bad they'll all fall in defeat to my rebels. At Iron Fist, we will see the end of Ian Hutch. 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 I'm taking over because they messed with the wrong person. I'm the one with all the power. They messed with the wrong guy at the wrong time. This is my event now. At Iron Fist, we will see the end of Ian Hutch.
Contest is a 3-on-3 tag team elimination match. In this match, standard tag team match rules apply, but eliminations will occur via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification. The last competitor standing will earn the victory for their team. And introducing first, Team Hutch from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Weighing in at 180 pounds, it's Irvin Magnar.
Ian Hutch walking his team out to the ring, very confident in Irvin Magnar.
And introducing next, from Reitheim-Winkel, Germany, weighing in at 200 pounds, Klaus von Heinrich.
You know, I gotta say, Sharp, the yodeling's really started to grow on me.
Yeah, it has.
I enjoy everything about Klaus von Heinrich, this new up-and-comer.
Team Hutch looks very confident.
And from Portland, Oregon, weighing in at 142 pounds, Abstract.
Well, we haven't seen Abstract here since Iron Fist last year. I don't see Abstract here. Garrett, where is Abstract?
I don't see
Oh my
him.
God!
Oh no!
And it looks like the Rebels are attacking Abstract backstage. That's a member of Team Hutch. They're trying to eliminate the competition before the match even starts. The match hasn't started. I don't know what is and isn't legal. And here come the Rebels. And they're attacking Ian Hutch. Oh my God. Attacking Irvin.
Out of nowhere.
Oh, but Irvin and Klaus are both fighting back, and the ref trying to break it up. And the only thing left of Abstract is his hat. And now the General has stolen it. And Klaus von Heinrich going at the General. Match begins! Klaus von Heinrich is definitely showing off some newly found aggression here by the looks of it. He's just taking it straight to the General. He doesn't care who he has to beat up.
Yeah. Now, is there going to be any substitute for Abstract?
That's what we'll have to find out. I don't know. So far, I mean, Team Hutch is already down one person. This is bad enough as it is. The fate of PWF is at stake.
I know. That's the problem.
Klaus has got him in a headlock here. And the General trying to fight back. Oh! And a Russian leg sweep onto Klaus von Heinrich, and the General is just taking control. Oh, and a vicious kick to the midsection. And now just wailing on him with these rights. Oh, and right into the ring post. Oh, and the Lieutenant with a cheap shot. That can't be fair. The rest distracted. Oh, and a double stomp right to Klaus von Heinrich. And Klaus is down. Oh, and a big kick right to the back. Klaus has to rally here. Maybe try to get into a tag with Irvin, the referee in training, our new up-and-comer. And the Lieutenant is tagged in. And the Lieutenant is ready to go, but Klaus von Heinrich is down and out. Klaus has to fight out of this. And look, now the Rebels are just going into the ring. What? Oh no! And the Rebels have just performed Hector's hostage onto Klaus von Heinrich. And now the ref trying to equal the situation here, but the lieutenant taking it right to the ref. Klaus is still down. I don't know how much the ref can do here. Oh! And slamming him face first right into the mat. The lieutenant is just showing this major amounts of aggression here. And the ref scrambling back out of the ring. Irvin Magnar doing what he can to help, but Klaus is back to his feet, and Klaus cannot be happy. Sharp. Klaus just threw the lieutenant down.
Using all that aggression to
absolutely. Oni's got him in a full Nelson. Oh, right into the back of the Pentagon Arena. Oh, huge full Nelson slam from Klaus. Klaus isn't messing around. He may be a new and up-and-comer, but he's headed straight to the top with what he's shown here tonight. Klaus with some vicious kicks to the lieutenant. Oh, and right to the back. Oh, and he just slammed his elbow right into the mat. A human being's arm is not supposed to bend that way, Sharp.
No, it's not.
We're seeing a whole new side of Klaus von Einrich here tonight.
No, we haven't seen him this violent.
And Klaus is going for the Einrich maneuver. He's got it locked in, nowhere to go. But the lieutenant tags in. Even with that aggression, that's one of those rookie mistakes that Klaus is going to have to learn going into the future of his wrestling career.
Stay away from the edge of the ring.
Yep, absolutely. When you have those submissions locked in, keep them in the middle. And now the Corporal's really taking it to Klaus. Klaus has an opportunity to tag in here, but I don't think Klaus needs it. He's got it. He's rolling again. The Rebels are trying to rally. Ooh, and right into the back ring post. Oh, and a huge forearm to the Corporal.
He's taking his jacket off. He's getting serious.
Yeah, he really is. And the Corporal with a big takedown. Oh, and the lieutenant's grabbing Klaus. The ref's trying to break it up. Team Hutch is trying to play as fair as they can, but they may have to break out some new strategy here with how dirty we know Crash Hector plays. He's been causing nothing but problems for PWF here in the past year. Stealing our donation bucket. Oh, and Klaus has him up on his shoulders for a fireman's carry. The Corporal viciously trying to fight out, but the General, oh, and he sneaks out of it. The distraction by the General.
Klaus is down. Should try and tag sometime soon.
I agree. He's got to be starting to run on fumes if he can get a tag in, get that fresh referee in there. Oh, and a huge kick to the back. But if he can get the ref in, they may have a chance. Keeping people fresh is the best way to win these tag matches.
Yeah, it is. Just running low on energy quick.
Klaus taking a couple seconds to recoup for himself and showing him how strong those feet can be. Oh, and a huge kick to the midsection, and the Corporal is down. And a big knee.
This is where Klaus kind of needs to learn again.
Yeah, but look at the Rebels starting to surround the ring. The numbers game's got to be a huge factor here for him, Sharp.
Yeah. They've got an extra person. That is a big advantage.
Exactly. They can just do frequent tag in and out, keep everybody fresh. They've already got the advantage in the numbers from attacking Abstract back there. We still have no word if there's going to be anyone replacing Abstract or if it's just these two trying to save PWF for us. Klaus trying to fight his way out of the corner. Big kick to the midsection to create some separation. And Klaus is sizing up the Corporal. But Klaus has been in here this entire time. He's got to be getting tired. A tag might be what his best option is. Oh, boy. But there's that aggression that we've just seen from Klaus. It's something we haven't seen before. And the suspenders are coming off of Klaus von Einrich. The crowd wants him. Caught up on the ring's ropes, but that's okay. Klaus is not messing around here, Sharp. And the Corporal taking it to Klaus. The Corporal, obviously the biggest of the three Rebels here. He's got that power game. He's the best option to try to size up against Klaus here. Oh, and again, the numbers game coming into play. The ref's trying to break it up. hung up on the ropes. And Klaus has the corporal down.
Down, here comes a pin.
Yep. Oh, but the lieutenant's coming in to save the corporal at the last second. The ref can barely maintain control here, but who can maintain control when the virus of Crash Hector is always at large in PWF? Good rope break, great ring awareness by Klaus von Einrich there, forcing the corporal to break the hold. Klaus obviously trying to get some space here. And Klaus and the corporal are definitely evenly matched here in this power game. It all comes down to who's got the veteran instinct. And Klaus attacking all three of the rebels, throwing the corporal down. Klaus obviously showing all this aggression. Klaus has no fear. All that Klaus wants to do is save PWF from the virus Crash Hector and these rebels.
Yeah, and that is really good on his part.
Taking it straight to the corporal. The Pentagon Posse's disdain for Crash Hector and his rebels is obviously stated here tonight as well. He's been ruining it for everyone. The Posse, the competitors, our owner Ian Hutch. They took out Ben Workman, and that may have been for the better on Ben's part, because now we have the spirit of Chee-t'a-Ah with some unleashed new potential. But back to the aggression of Klaus here, trying to fight out of the corporal's hold on him here. Oh, and a huge slam, but it's reversed by Klaus. And the corporal goes right into the mat. And Klaus is on the rope. Klaus has the rope. And the hold broken at the last second by the corporal, using every second he had there to try and inflicting as much damage as he could. We constantly see here the numbers game continuously racking up against Klaus and the ref.
I know.
And I think if Klaus can make some room to try and get a tag, that would be his best bet right now. But Klaus overpowering the corporal once again. And going to take it straight to the general. Oh, but a cheap shot by the general. Oh, and Klaus gets a shot off on the lieutenant. But the corporal taking down Klaus and throwing him across the ring. Just showing his power. And Klaus is down. I don't know if Klaus knows where he's at right now. He's fighting with instinct and heart alone here, trying to save PWF from this infection. Klaus just has the best of PWF in mind. But obviously Crash Hector and his rebels just want to gain control and for some unknown quest for power.
Yeah, I don't see what Crash Hector is going to
And we've got a pinfall here. But his shoulders might not be down. And the ref's counting it. 2. Ladies and gentlemen, Klaus von Einrich has been eliminated. Oh, but just because he's eliminated doesn't mean that he's not going to show some more strength here. Taking it straight to the corporal. That was a very controversial count, but the referee's decision stands. Technically, the ref is the legal man, but Klaus isn't letting it go. Klaus is angry. Klaus wants to take it straight to the rebels here. And Irvin Magnar is in, going straight towards the corporal. We've seen quite a bit of growth in this trainee up-and-comer, wouldn't you say, Sharp?
Oh yeah, he's gone a long ways.
Absolutely. Even won the Mayhem Championship back on Mayhem on May Day. For those of you who did not see, he's creating quite
And just look at him. You can see how he has progressed.
Absolutely.
How good he has gotten. All that training's paid off.
And a huge neck breaker onto the corporal. The ref taking it straight to him. He's got that butterfly stretch hold in, just applying all the pressure to the spine of the corporal. I don't know how much he can take. Oh, and that had to hurt. That knee just to the back of the spine. How vicious on the ref.
All that pressure, and when you're landing just like that.
Absolutely.
Has to
and
hurt.
a tag in, the lieutenant is back and throws the ref right into a post. Oh, and the ref ducks out of the way. The ref ducks again. The lieutenant can't keep up, and the ref takes advantage of it. And the ref with a huge kick to the gut, and the lieutenant is down. The ref has speed. The ref's got it all. Absolutely, but the lieutenant has a lot of speed. Oh, and a huge clothesline to the lieutenant by the ref. Irvin Magnar taking it to him. Boy, Irvin Magnar sure has made his way through PWF here, making a huge name for himself. And he's leaving it all in the ring here at Iron Fist, where it all ends. He's got him up. And showing the strength of Irvin Magnar. That training is surely paying off. Oh, and the general tags in. I don't know if that was entirely legal as he wasn't in his corner, but the referee's decision does stand. I can't believe them. And the general taking it to the ref here. Irvin Magnar fighting back. These two giving it all they've got. Oh, and a huge elbow to the face. Oh, and hung up in the ropes is the general. Both men down. A fight to whoever can get to their feet first. Oh, and a vicious knee to the gut. Oh! And using the ref's finisher on himself with that huge knee to the face. He's down for the count. Ladies and gentlemen, Irvin Magnar has been eliminated. Crash Hector and his Rebels may have just pressed Control Alt and Delete on this match. I don't see any other. Crash Hector's taking over the Pentatron. Wait a second, ladies and gentlemen. I've just been informed there will be a replacement for Team Hutch. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Aluno Esquilito. Esquilito's shown a whole new side of him ever since he's returned here to PWF on Mayhem on May Day. He was the Mayhem champ. He was the inaugural Mayhem champion, and he also won the Mayhem Championship briefly on Mayhem at May Day with that 24-hour goal. No disqualification and falls count absolutely anywhere. But we've seen a whole different side ever since he lost his Mexico City medallions. Oh, and a huge kick to the gut, and a big double stomp, and a leg drop. Aluno Esquilito is on fire. And the general is down. A huge hip attack by Aluno Esquilito. And sliced bread! Oh, and a splash! The general's down. 2. Ladies and gentlemen, the general has been eliminated. And the lieutenant taking it in. You're right, Sharp. Aluno Esquilito is the last hope for PWF here, but he may also be the savior. Oh, and a huge drop kick to Aluno Esquilito. He may be the savior for PWF. Oh, and a running knee, but he misses. Oh, and a big drop kick. The speed of El Uno Esqueleto changing the tide here. Absolutely, and a huge splash from Esqueleto. Oh, and the Lieutenant kicks out at 2.5. And oh, and a huge knee to the gut. The torque on that by El Uno Esqueleto, taking it straight to the Lieutenant. Oh, and a big running knee to the face of the Lieutenant. El Uno Esqueleto showing off he's still got that style about him, but he means business, and a splash again. 1, 2, and that's it. El Uno Esqueleto has eliminated the Lieutenant. The numbers are even. Team Hutch versus Team Hector. The Corporal, the newest member and the most inexperienced of the Rebels, but he's trying to take it straight to El Uno Esqueleto. But Esqueleto isn't giving up there. El Uno Esqueleto starting to rally. And the sliced bread again. Oh, but it's reversed. Correct, you are right, Sharp. El Uno Esqueleto has already eliminated 2 of them. Uh-oh. I think the Corporal was setting up for Crash's clutch there. Oh, and another double stomp to the Corporal. And another double stomp to the Corporal. Esqueleto showing no mercy to those who have destroyed PWF over the past year. Oh, and a huge takedown by El Uno Esqueleto with another splash. 1, 2, 3. Ladies and gentlemen, the Corporal has been eliminated. Your winners of this match and the savior of PWF, Team Hutch.
No, this cannot be
And Crash Hector is absolutely devastated.
The one that was supposed to take over PWF. No.
As Team Hutch and all of us, as Team Hutch and see! Esqueleto rallying them behind him. Yes! Crash Hector has been destroyed. There is nothing left. The virus that has been plaguing PWF has finally been taken out at Iron Fist, our grand finale.
Now, folks, here to perform one of the official songs for Iron Fist, please welcome local rapping sensation, MG Silva.
You got this,
all right, MG Silva, kill it, take it away.
I am just rhyming, it's not one fist, but anybody with an iron fist, hit him with the left, hit him with the right, show him what's tight, bring on a fight, high flyer, die cryer, just trying to fit in, this the beginning, gonna kill, gonna feel, gonna steal that belt. Nobody felt the agony and pain, from these iron fists I bring them melt. What's the smell? This is so cooking in the flame, look at the fame, look at the game, look at the fame, what is my name? Strike like Mike, king of the ring, call me the lion, when I say crime the king, I ain't lying, no stopping unless we dying. Look at the fire in my eye, look at the will, God, genius in the ring, call me Bill Nye. Pick up the pace, look at my face, frame and mace, this ain't a race, cause I'm in first place. Worst case scenario is bloody and bruised. Get it from the abuse. Get that 1, 2, 3, no stop until we are free. Tyranny, oppression, try to be impressive. Cause progressing, it all ends here. The end is near, blood is smeared. Who was feared? Can't you hear? Check it, crown the champ. Wreck it while I rap fast, blast past. Leave you in the cast. Casket open, blasting your brain to itty bitty pieces. Down to the nitty gritty PWF. Down to the last event. Iron Fist, blow a kiss. Cause it's a grand finale. Look at the ring one last time. CMG killing the competition as I rhyme. Finally, we ain't ever gonna quit. Leave him with a runny nose when I spit. Keep shining cause the shoe fits. Top rope, signature move. This is sinister dude. Coming back with a wicked groove. Yeah, Iron Fist.
folks, if you like what you just heard, be sure to check out the rapping genius himself, MG Silva, on SoundCloud.
Introducing first, from parts unknown, weighing at 225 pounds, the winner of tonight's Last Chance Rumble, the master of infinity, Mobius!
Purple guy again. Purple guy. Good luck. Uh-oh. Shimmy, shimmy, shake. It's got boots.
Sorry about my absence there for a little bit, Sharp. I had to take care of a dry cleaning emergency. Thanks to the Rebels, but luckily they no longer exist.
Oh yeah, that's totally understandable.
Absolutely. Thank you very much.
Say thank you, IT guy. He did that for you.
And we are off to the start of the winner of the Last Chance Rumble, who earned his singles match at Iron Fist. Everyone's always fighting to get to Iron Fist, and luckily Mobius finally managed to make his way to get a singles match in the Prestige at Iron Fist. Azrael Ray being oddly sportsmanlike tonight.
Yeah, I noticed that. Maybe he's doing that to get into his opponent's heads.
The mind again? Again? Oh! And the mighty, oh, and a huge DDT by Azrael Ray. Right out of the gate. Big knee to the back, and Mobius is down. Oh, what's he doing here? Oh! Just viciously attacking the knee of Mobius there. Mobius might not be able to stand after that.
Looks really painful. I would not want to be in that ring right now.
I totally agree with you. These two do have a lot of history, Sharp. Last year at the Perfect Storm, they did face each other. Well, originally, Mobius was set to take on Hunter Olsen, but Azrael Ray did attack Hunter Olsen and took his place in the match. Oh, and there's a huge kick to the gut. But we haven't seen Mobius too much here in the past year. He did take on Rocket Boy for the championship at last year's Iron Fist, and Rocket Boy did go through a table. But this may be a different Mobius than then. And Mobius with some vicious attacks to the head of Azrael Ray. And a vicious strike to the gut. Oh, and a huge bulldog. Azrael Ray is down. And the Infinity One is taking a strong lead. Ooh, and a huge kick to the gut of Azrael Ray. Oh!
Huge
and
pitch to the side.
Absolutely. Azrael Ray's just taking it to Mobius. Oh, right into the ring corner. And another oh no! Mobius gets out of the way. Azrael Ray's dazed and a takedown by Mobius. Vicious stop to the face. Mobius showing some strength here. Azrael Ray trying to collect himself. I don't know if Azrael Ray knows where he's at right now. Mobius sure has been taking it to him, and he hit that pole pretty hard, Sharp.
Yeah, and understand what his confusion right now. Azrael Ray, he took multiple stomps to the head.
Absolutely, that's gonna daze anyone. What's he doing? Oh no! The shoe to the face. I don't want to know what Azrael Ray's feet smell like, and I'm sure Mobius doesn't either. Oh! And just some unfair play by Azrael Ray. I guess Azrael Ray doesn't even need the shoe.
Nope.
Or either of them.
Oh, he's gonna use the other
again!
shoe.
Oh, but Mobius counters him. Mobius has him locked up. Oh, and some revenge by Mobius, giving Azrael Ray a taste of his own medicine. That cannot be pleasant. I don't know if I can even watch, Sharp. Azrael Ray just writhing in pain right now. Oh, and Mobius has Azrael Ray in an armbar. It's locked in. Oh, but a rope break. Great ring awareness by Azrael Ray. And Mobius has it locked in. Oh, and breaks at the last second. Mobius sure is taking it to Azrael Ray. He wants to win this singles match here at Iron Fist and end on a high note. But Azrael Ray wants to do the same, and he sure is taking it to Mobius right now with some vicious chops to the face. Oh, and another DDT by Azrael Ray. Oh, and a vicious stomp to the back of Mobius. And Azrael Ray calling for the water as he so oftenly does. Has he really turned over a new leaf, or was it all just mind games? I guess we'll find out right here.
I think here comes his spit move here.
Mobius is trying to stir. And Azrael Ray, what disrespect with the water to the face. Setting up for Hermana Abigail, and he lands it. Mobius is down.
He usually has that disrespect with spitting.
Of course, going for the fall. Two. And that's it. Ladies and gentlemen, their winner of this match, Azrael Ray.
Now, do you think the sportsmanship in the beginning is a mind game because he did
It has to be. Azrael Ray hasn't turned over a new leaf here. He's the same as he's always been. He was just trying to get into the head of Mobius so that he could get the victory here and ruin Mobius's chance at a singles match in Iron Fist that he worked so hard for in the Last Chance Rumble. That's all Azrael Ray was doing.
Oh, it looks
and
like
now the whole arena smells like Azrael Ray's feet.
I know. Well, looks like Azrael Ray's playing.
Yeah, I have to agree with you there, Sharp. All right, folks. This next match has a whole lot riding on the line. In fact, all of our love lives are on the line. We could see a new god of love here tonight when this is over with. This is Cupid versus Dub Emerson.
Cupid claims that he is a god, but I can see right through his facade. He sets me up with his little goddess, expecting her to be oh so modest. Newsflash, Cupid, Sight doesn't love me. She thinks I'm smug and even ugly. So, I gave you and I our own little date. A good old singles match, I retaliate. Yes, I do. I've went through a godly transformation. Cupid is not a god, just a goofy mom. At Iron Fist, me and you, Dove versus Cupid, and when I win, I will be the new god of love. That's why at Iron Fist, I'm taking your job.
First of all, you do not speak to a god that way, but second of all, I did not shoot her with an arrow, yes, but I cannot shoot someone against their will. Love is not forced, it blooms. And about Seki, sorry, I just need to get her out of my hair. I'm sorry about that. Though you won at Retaliate, I was only going easy on you. For I thought you were nothing but a backyard poet with jobless. But at Iron Fist, I will not go easy on you. You've shown yourself how much of a warrior you truly are. As for switching jobs, that will not happen. It's not impossible, but it won't happen. I hope to see you all at Iron Fist, and you, Duck, we shall have a match worthy for the gods.
Personal poet. Tonight you will see the fate of your lover. It will hit you so hard, like the death of your mother. Give Dove a seating, guaranteed 10. Cupid will lose after the poetry pen. The poetry pen is something of Dove's sleeve. If you don't wish to see Cupid die, please leave. Emerging from something greater than the love den, I give you the new god of love, Dove Emerson.
Well, I've got to say, Dove does have a pretty good poet on his hand. But what do you mean by Cupid? We don't want to see Cupid die? Can you kill a god? I don't think you can. That poetry pen must be a magical piece of equipment. Dove doesn't even have sleeves.
Sweaty 143,000. Loves special archer. Cupid.
And we can see Psyche just so in love with Cupid. There's a lot on the line here tonight, Sharp. We may have a new god of love with Dove Emerson here tonight. But Cupid has his love arrows and his bow ready to go. And a very godly entrance by Cupid. And Cupid and Dove are off to a very strong start here, both trying to play a power show, and Dove's got him into the corner already. You can see the look of concern on Psyche's face outside the ring as well.
Slap to the face.
Yes, absolutely. Oh, and a huge clothesline by Dove Emerson. Psyche has to be worried, and Dove is just giving all kinds of aggression to Cupid, slamming him into the mat. Oh, and a huge almost a full Nelson slam. And another one. Oh, and another one. Cupid is taking some punishment here. Oh!
Dove is destroying Cupid.
Yeah, Cupid hasn't even gotten a chance to get anything in here yet. Oh, no. And Cupid screaming in terror. I didn't know our God of Love can be afraid of heights. I thought he had wings. Doesn't he fly?
I thought so too.
Dove Emerson still in full control, and all this look of concern on Psyche. You can hear her shouting if Cupid's okay, but that may have been a distraction more than that concern may have turned into a distraction as Dove got the upper hand.
Dove has had the upper hand the whole match since the beginning, so.
Right, and slamming him right into the ring post again. And throwing him across the ring. Cupid with a slap to the face to stun Dove. What's happening? Oh, man. And Dove really wants to be the new God of Love. Oh, no. Oh, and hanging Cupid up on the ring rope, crushing the windpipe of Cupid. And now to the back of the neck. Oh, my God. Dove Emerson is absolutely destroying Cupid. Psyche needs to turn away. I don't think she can watch this. It'll break her heart. Oh, and that bad breath of Dove Emerson must have just destroyed Cupid. Oh no, not Psyche's balloon! Oh my God! The heart of Psyche was just popped on the face of Cupid! And the poetry pen that could potentially kill Cupid! And Psyche sacrifices herself! Dove Emerson just killed Psyche! Psyche's dead! Psyche just sacrificed herself for the love that she shares with Cupid.
Whoa, what's
And we
this?
all know Cupid's Horror Gauntlet, Leatherface and Chucky both out here trying to stop distracting the ref.
He's got his
but Cupid has his love arrow, and when that arrow hits, whoever it hits will fall in love with what they see. And the arrow hit Leatherface. The other arrow hit Chucky and Leatherface have just fallen in love together. Dove Emerson's distracted, and the low blow. Cupid got a low blow on Dove Emerson with the referee's distraction. He didn't see it, and now Cupid has the upper hand. Oh, and the love pounding of Cupid to Dove Emerson. And a reverse of it to Dove Emerson. Dove's down, a stop to the back, and Cupid's got that patented love arrow leg lock locked in the center of the ring. Dove with nowhere to go. He's got to tap. Dove Emerson taps. The God of Love is still Cupid, but his love for Psyche still moves on. Psyche's lost her consciousness, but Cupid's trying desperately. Cupid brings back Psyche in this love story for the ages.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner of this match is still your God of Love, Cupid.
Oh, and a choke slam to Dove Emerson. Dove Emerson definitely got on the wrong side of Cupid, and now Cupid with his love, Psyche. Oh. And Cupid carrying Psyche off. Those two to share their love forever in eternity wherever gods live.
Pentagon Posse, listen up. This is Rocket Boy coming at ya, and I'm telling you right here to go to redbubble.com to get your official custom Rocket Boy merch. You can get this, or you can get this, or you can get this. Go to redbubble.com, search PWF Wrestling, and get your custom Rocket Boy merch today. Just so you can be like the greatest backyard wrestler of all time.
Hello, it is I, Cupid, the God of Love, and I'm here to give you gifts from heaven itself. There are amazing items such as this. You can also go away with some of these. I have 5 of them myself. Real cool. Or you can get these two. Now, all these are cheap and amazing, but you can only get them at PWF Wrestling at redbubble.com. Just a simple type away.
Alright folks, it is time for your main event. And this is the very last match of PWF here in Iron Fist, where we will end it all. This match will contain 3 individuals that started all of PWF.
Now, all 3 of you were involved in the very first PWF match. Rocket Boy was a referee at the time until he made his in-ring debut. It's fitting that all 3 of you are together in this final PWF match.
That will be remembered as not only the greatest PWF wrestler of all time, but also the greatest backyard wrestler of all time.
3, 2, 1, blast off!
I think it's inaccurate to say that I'm not still the most intimidating person on this roster. I have been involved in every main event. You can check that, it's true. I have been involved in every single main event.
It's true. I was involved in the very first PWF match. I won the very first PWF match. And I'm going to win the very first, like I will the very last. All going to come full circle. The winner will get a main event slot at Iron Fist.
I have the obsession with walking out as the winner of the very last main event in PWF history.
I got the boxing gloves! I got the boxing gloves!
He was disqualified. Everybody else got disqualified, and I was the last legal competitor. And I want my main event slot at Iron Fist.
At Retaliate, it'll be you versus Azul Ray in a boxing glove retrieval match. If you win, you get the boxing gloves and your main event slot at Iron Fist.
He's gonna do anything he can to take that main event slot. We saw there how passionate he is about it, and boy does he want that Pentagon title. The distraction by Hunter Olsen allowed Rocket Boy to exchange those gloves, and he won the match.
He wants to rid the PWF of the dangers of the hacking of Crash Hector once and for all. These are all men who work for Crash Hector. These are more of the accomplices of Crash Hector. Oh, look at this! Macho to the rescue!
Right? It's Chee-t'a-Ah! Chee-t'a-Ah! That's because I'm the cheater!
I don't understand this at all. What just happened? Joe Macho and Ben Workman are like brothers.
Ever since you took over the company, we've had stupid people, stupid wrestlers. You're a disgrace! Next time you think you can usurp power from me, the next time you think you can try and screw me over, you can think again!
We've seen some very disgusting things done by Joe Macho, but nothing quite like this. Ben Workman looks absolutely lifeless, almost in a comatose state.
I don't have a match tonight. I have a good idea why. I have a real good idea why. A decent wrestler doesn't just get knocked out after having his arms broken and fall into a coma for 2 months.
We are gathered here today to mourn the loss of our friend and owner, Ben Workman. You may be wondering, what the hell? He's right there. I'm right here. Macho, when you killed the man, you made way for the spirit to take over that vessel.
You just said you don't have a challenger for the title.
I don't!
Consider yourself challenged. Good night, Nate. See you later.
And this is a huge back and forth struggle between these two.
Macho just announced it as official rematch.
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist.
That's not how this works. You don't get the main event of Iron Fist. I just wrestled in 2 different matches, the Fight Night 4-Way Frenzy, which should have guaranteed me a main event slot, and then the Boxing Glove Retrieval match. But you know what? If you want your little Pentagon Wrestling Championship match, I still deserve a shot at that title. Rocket Boy versus Joe Macho versus Ben Chee-t'a-Ah Workman. A triple threat match for the Pentagon Wrestling Championship. The Pentagon Posse still doesn't believe in me. I'm gonna shut up each and every single one of them when the last person they set their eyes on, when the last thing they see in PWF history is Rocket freaking Boy holding up that beautiful Pentagon Wrestling Championship.
I will be getting my title back because the win was a fluke.
At Iron Fist, I'm gonna bring twice as much hell, and I'm gonna kick twice as much ass.
It started here with the 3 of us. It's gonna end here with the 3 of us. Pentagon Posse, I'm not down there, I'm up here. I have left Earth because I didn't want to be around all you disgusting human beings any longer. I know that I am greater than each and every single one of you. I know that I am greater than each and every single human being on Earth. Not only am I the greatest backyard wrestler of all time, but I may as well be the greatest human alive. So tonight, I come back to Earth. Just for one last time before blasting off into outer space forever, I come back to the place that you people call Earth to reclaim the most beautiful prize for the most beautiful human being, and that is the Pentagon Wrestling Championship. And I'm leaving with the legacy that I was the greatest backyard wrestler of all time, because at the end of tonight, at the end of this main event, the last thing all you people will see is Rocket Boy. So I'm coming back down to Earth right now, and Pentagon Posse, you better be ready, because Rocket Boy has arrived.
started it.
That's me. You're my favorite.
Yeah!
You're the only one, Cameron.
All right. That's what she said.
Straight from B-rated horror movies himself, Chee-t'a-Ah, otherwise known as the Bad Mummy. The one with the rock in it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. But Joe Macho, I think you should leave the announcements to me.
Thank you.
Yeah, Joe Macho.
All right, Pentagon Posse, I hope you all have enough energy left for this main event. Let me hear you.
Come on, get in the fight, Joe Macho. What are you going to whip?
Ladies and gentlemen, He's known as Joe Macho.
Let's go! Who wants my shirt?
It's sweaty and gross and probably smells like garbage. Does it come in men's?
And from New Orleans, Louisiana, weighing in at 212 pounds, staring off simply as Ben Workman before morphing into his inner spirit as the Pentagon Wrestling Champion, Chee-t'a-Ah!
It's 3 syllables.
Here we go.
Oh, and right off the bat, Chee-t'a-Ah and Chee-t'a-Ah and Joe Macho taking it to Rocket Boy. They want to settle this with what they did at Retaliate. They don't think Rocket Boy deserves this chance. Personally, I think he does. He won that boxing glove retrieval match and the Fight Night Frenzy. I think Rocket Boy's got it going for him here in this match tonight at Iron Fist. Oh, and Joe Macho dodging these attacks from Chee-t'a-Ah, and Chee-t'a-Ah just trying to take it to Joe Macho. Rocket Boy sizing him up. Oh, and Rocket Boy from behind on Joe Macho, trying to go for a roll-up. Oh, put a roll-up on Chee-t'a-Ah. Oh! Super kick right to the face of Chee-t'a-Ah. I'm pretty sure he just lost some teeth, and now he's got an arm bar locked in. He's gonna break off Chee-t'a-Ah's arm. Oh, but Chee-t'a-Ah's not having any of it. Turning it around. He's got him locked up into a half grab. The torque on Rocket Boy. He might break him in half. Rocket Boy writhing in pain. Oh, and a taste of his own medicine. Right into a leg lock. Joe Macho and Chee-t'a-Ah obviously looking towards their rematch from Pentagon Wrestling Federation's Retaliate, but Rocket Boy not giving up either, trying to fight his way out of this leg lock. And Joe Macho with a huge stomp on both Rocket Boy and Chee-t'a-Ah. Oh, and a huge German suplex to Rocket Boy all the way across the ring. Rocket Boy may be out. Chee-t'a-Ah is down outside the ring. And another German suplex by Joe Macho, just throwing Rocket Boy like a sack of potatoes across the ring. And setting up, oh, and a huge spine buster by Joe Macho. And Joe Macho is firing on all cylinders. Oh, and a big elbow to the back of the neck of Rocket Boy, and Rocket Boy's down. Oh, and Rocket Boy was going for something, but Joe Macho caught him. And onto a full Nelson. Oh, no. And the Macho clutch is locked in. It's locked in. Rocket Boy writhing in pain. Nowhere to go. Chee-t'a-Ah is down. Rocket Boy may be fading. And Rocket Boy reverses it into a stunner onto Joe Macho. And Joe Macho is down. Rocket Boy is ready. Maybe setting up for the medium. Oh, and a huge stomp to the chest. And Rocket Boy setting up for the meteor bomb. Gotta get ready to blast off sharp. Oh, and a spear by Chee-t'a-Ah out of nowhere. Joe Macho wisely rolling out of the ring. right to the gut. And Rocket Boy, oh, but a kick to the gut of Rocket Boy. Rocket Boy, and another spear by Chee-t'a-Ah. Oh, and a vicious stomp by Chee-t'a-Ah. And Chee-t'a-Ah has gained full control here, Sharp.
Now it looks like Macho and Chee-t'a-Ah may be teaming up on Rocket Boy so they can just have the fight to themselves.
Absolutely, I'm sure they want their rematch main event. Oh, and a huge kick by Rocket Boy. Remember, triple threat rules, no disqualification. Anything goes, no countouts. Joe Macho obviously taking some recovery time here. Smart move by the former champion. Oh, and a comet roller by Rocket Boy. Oh, and a huge knee to the face of Chee-t'a-Ah. Joe Macho stalking Rocket Boy and Chee-t'a-Ah from outside the ring. Oh! And a Falcon Arrow in. Oh, and Joe Macho. Chee-t'a-Ah and Rocket Boy starting to stir. Rocket Boy trying to recover on the ropes. Oh, and a huge kick to the gut of Rocket Boy. Rocket Boy is trapped in the ropes. He's tangled up by Chee-t'a-Ah and Joe Macho. There's no way for him to escape. This is a very precarious and bad situation for Rocket Boy here. Oh, but Joe Macho and Chee-t'a-Ah locking up. Rocket Boy still trapped in the ropes, but these two struggling, trying to fight each other out. Whoever gets the upper hand may win here.
I know.
And Joe Macho has Chee-t'a-Ah in a huge headlock. Oh, and into the reverse arm lock. Rocket Boy still tied up in the ropes in a very dangerous spot to be in. Oh, and he's got a finger lock locked in. Oh, and just torquing it on Joe Macho. Chee-t'a-Ah may have just broken Joe Macho's wrist. Oh, and a spear to Rocket Boy while he's tangled in the ropes. He's still trapped there, helpless. Oh, and Joe Macho a spear of his own. These two just being absolutely ruthless to Rocket Boy.
This is not looking good for Rocket Boy.
No, not at all, Sharp. Oh, and another spear by Joe Macho. Rocket Boy can't even see, tangled up in the ropes. Joe Macho and Chee-t'a-Ah just having their way with Rocket Boy. Oh, and the sound of that slap heard all the way through the arena. They're trying to end Rocket Boy once and for all. Oh, but a double roll blow by the Rocket Boy, taking it straight to Joe Macho and Chee-t'a-Ah. And the shirt comes off. Rocket Boy showing Chee-t'a-Ah and Joe Macho what it means. The celestial being about to take out both of them. Oh, and the asteroid forearm going off on both Chee-t'a-Ah and Joe Macho by Rocket Boy. Oh, and another asteroid forearm. Oh, and a huge drop kick to Joe Macho. And Rocket Boy has taken full control here of this match.
Rocket Boy's making a humongous comeback.
Absolutely. Rocket Boy firing on all cylinders. This is his time. This is his moment. He wants to seize this main event and be the final PWF champion here at Iron Fist. And Rocket Boy back into the ropes by Chee-t'a-Ah. The obvious power game is there. And a huge kick to the face by Chee-t'a-Ah. Rolling Rocket Boy out of the ring. And this takes us back to PWF Retaliate, where it was Joe Macho and Chee-t'a-Ah for the PWF Championship. The championship may be on the other side, but these two definitely wanted their main event and their rematch here at Iron Fist to end it all. Oh! And right to the knee of Chee-t'a-Ah. What's Rocket Boy doing? We saw this last year at Iron Fist off the top of the attic ladder. Oh, and a huge shoulder tackle to Chee-t'a-Ah, and he is down. But Joe Macho's looking the wrong way. Rocket Boy's on the attic ladder. Oh no, is he gonna do it again? Joe Macho picking Chee-t'a-Ah up. Chee-t'a-Ah and Joe Macho don't realize it.
You didn't even notice Rocket Boy.
No, Rocket Boy is all set up. He's on the attic ladder. Oh, the attic ladder! Rocket Boy taking down both Chee-t'a-Ah and Joe Macho. I can't believe that. 3, 4, 5, 6. All 3 competitors down. Whoever gets to their feet first will have an advantage here. And Rocket Boy saving the match by getting to his feet, but back down to his knees. These 3 are all obviously running on fumes. And a huge slugfest in the middle of the ring. Macho to Chee-t'a-Ah. Chee-t'a-Ah to Rocket Boy. Rocket Boy to Joe Macho.
Back and forth.
I don't think these guys know what they're swinging at. They're just swinging at whatever moves. Oh, and right to Rocket Boy with a vicious forearm by Joe Macho. Chee-t'a-Ah pulling Rocket Boy back up to his feet. And slamming Rocket Boy into the attic ladder. I don't think Rocket Boy knows where he's at, obviously, here. Chee-t'a-Ah trying to lock Rocket Boy up in the attic. And Rocket Boy is trapped. Oh! We're down to Chee-t'a-Ah and Joe Macho, but Rocket Boy's trying to fight his way out. You can hear him pounding up there in the attic.
I think that's the last we'll see of Rocket Boy.
Rocket Boy's not going to let his main event slot end that easily. He fought too hard to get here in the 4-way frenzy. He fought too hard in the boxing glove retrieval match. Even with the assist from Hunter Olsen, he did manage to retrieve those boxing gloves after a grueling match with Azul Ray. And Joe Macho seems to be letting Rocket Boy out of the attic and dropping the ladder back down. Oh, and Rocket Boy with a huge forearm to the gut by Joe Macho. But he is back in this match. Oh, and right to the face of Rocket Boy with that trash can lid. He may have just busted him open. Oh. Rocket Boy has to be seeing stars. Oh! And Chee-t'a-Ah and Joe Macho, once best of friends, turned bitter rivals. Joe Macho showing no remorse with that trash can lid right to the back of Chee-t'a-Ah. And now all competitors but Joe Macho are down. Oh, and viciously attacking the leg. Rocket Boy, I don't know what he's going to do here. Oh, Joe Macho to the face of himself with the trash can lid. I don't think he knows where he's at. And Chee-t'a-Ah just to the gut with that trash can lid. May have taken advantage of it. And Joe Macho is dazed. Oh, and Rocket Boy taking advantage, attacking Chee-t'a-Ah with vicious kicks. Oh, all over the body, targeting every part of Chee-t'a-Ah. But Chee-t'a-Ah taking down Rocket Boy. And setting up for a figure 4 leg lock.
What about figure 8?
And he's got it locked in. Joe Macho is nowhere to be seen. And Chee-t'a-Ah has the Dream Ender Deathlock locked in on Rocket Boy. Middle of the ring, nowhere to go. Joe Macho isn't even paying attention to what's happening in this match right now. And the Dream Ender Deathlock is locked in. Rocket Boy has nowhere to go. No choices here. There's no rope breaks, no disqualification. Rocket Boy can't fight his way out of this. And it is locked in by Chee-t'a-Ah. Joe Macho still paying no attention whatsoever to this match. It's down to Chee-t'a-Ah and Rocket Boy. What's going to happen? Rocket Boy beginning to fade. The absolute torque on Rocket Boy's arm. And Rocket Boy taps out. That's it. And the winner of your match is still your PWF champion,
No, Joe Macho was busy getting a drink.
Joe Macho wasn't paying attention and that cost him the match, but Chee-t'a-Ah is our new champion. He's won the match. Unfortunately, Rocket Boy tried very hard. He gave it everything he had to be the final PWF champion. But retaining his PWF championship is Chee-t'a-Ah. The final champion of PWF, Chee-t'a-Ah, right in front of you, holding it high above the rest. Joe Macho wants to be champion, but Chee-t'a-Ah is taking it to Joe Macho. Unfortunately, it's not like the Mayhem Championship. Oh, and right to the gut with the title. Rocket Boy still down and out from the Dream Ender Deathlock. And your winner of this match still, and the final PWF champion here at Iron Fist, Chee-t'a-Ah. The three competitors gave it all they had tonight, Sharp, and they sure gave us a main event to remember for the ages.
That was an amazing very last event.
Sharp, I've got to say it's been a wonderful time working with you here. And Chee-t'a-Ah is the final PWF champion, and this is the final event of PWF. We have ended it all at our grand finale of Iron Fist. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and good night.
Another turning point, forks stuck in the road. Time grabs you by the wrist, directs you where to go. So make the best of this test and don't ask why. It's not a question, but a lesson learned in time. It's something unpredictable, but in the end is right. I hope you had the time of your life. So take the photographs and still frames in your mind. Hang it on a shelf in good health and good time. Tattoos and memories and dance feet on style. For what it's worth, it was worth all the while. It's something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
Again.
Can we cut? Cut!
Cut!
Welcome back to whatever the hell we're doing.
My POC broke.
I broke my what?
My name is Greyhound.
I did not shoot her with an arrow, yes. I forget my lines a lot of times.
Something unpredictable, but in the end it's right. I hope you had the time of your life.
It truly was an experience like no other.
This dream has become true. This dream that I've had since I was 5 years old has become a reality. So thank you all. hard work. Thank you to each and every single person in this audience. Thank you to everybody who's ever come to a PWF event. Thank you to Eric, who designed the logos. Thank you to Dave, who has been a part of it. And of course, my other two owners here, who made the thing happen with me, Ben and Daryl. I could not have done it without them. So if anyone wants to stay, we're just going to eat junk food. It's my first junk food in over a week. And, we're going to watch little PWF events and give out awards. So if anybody wants to stay, anybody is welcome to. Let's party!